Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm back. And guess what? I'm home alone. So I can talk loud. I can be myself. I have no one to be embarrassed for. Or whatever. Whatever. Pink Paisley, take me away. I have not used this collection yet, and so I was excited to try it. So anyways, I'm home alone. Cheyenne's in Tahoe with one of her BFFs, and she's taking some really awesome pictures, so that will be fun. And Cordell is working. He works for DoorDash right now. So I told him he either had to get a job or no internet. So I treated him as if he was 12 years old. And that prompted him to get a job. So all they can get right now is DoorDash, and him and his friend. And honestly, I don't care. Just get him out of the house, off the chair. Never ever, you guys, get your teenage son who is kind of an, are they called emus? Video games. A video game console. Because, yeah, it's the worst decision ever in our lives that we did for him. So, yeah, if you watch that show, what's it called? I want to say Malcolm in the Middle, but it's not. It's that new show with Deborah Eaton or Deborah Keaton or whatever her name is. And it's with the 3 kids. The girl's kind of spazzy. Oh, gosh, what is that? What is that show called? The Middle. Yeah, The Middle. And so, yeah, so I got that in my Malcolm in the Middle, but there's The Middle. And Cordell's like his roommate. And I'm like, dude. He's almost 22, you guys. He'll be 22 next month. On August 24th, he will be 22 years old. So, we got to get him out of here. Time to go find your way. So, I can't get this. Is there a trick to this, you guys know? I don't know. Anyways. This is an old sewing trick that I learned while quilting, but I don't know if it'll work for a sticker. It's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna. Anyways, I'm home alone, so I'm gonna be just talking off your ear right now, because I am not in a hurry. Not like last time. I can't get this. Forget it. Forget it. So we're just going to use glue. And, but anyways, I was telling you that I'm going to ramble and just, you know, just talk to you because, yeah, it's a great day. Tim's at work. I didn't turn down the scanners, so hopefully it doesn't pop on. They have been rocking and rolling lately, so we shall see. But yeah, vehicle accidents galore. Jeez, people forgot how to drive during SIP. So, I was just talking to Cheyenne today, or earlier, and I was like, babe, I really need sushi. And there's a buffet that we absolutely love in San Jose called Tommy's. This is my library. This is Tim working on it. And, yeah, so I called, and the line is disconnected, so me and Cheyenne are freaking out because we're like, no, you cannot be closed. So, yeah, the number's disconnected. That is not a good sign. So, I don't know if you can temporarily halt a phone number. It's been so long since we've had a landline that I just don't know. Do you guys know? So, I don't know. It's kind of really bright, huh? This picture, but you know what? I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to stress because, yeah, no stressing right now. Isn't this gorgeous? Did you guys see the video of my library? Ugh, my heart is just so happy. I am just so ecstatic, you guys. My library is life. My coffee bar is life. I just love it so much. And he did such an amazing job. He's never done that big of a project before. And so that was a big one. And he just, I mean, of course, you know, if you're a crafter and, you know, you have flaws, you know where they're at. And isn't he cute? And so he always sees it, but in my eyes it is just perfect. It is amazing, and I love it so much. So thank you guys for being so awesome and leaving wonderful comments and stuff. And I am our friend who did the photo shoot. Did I tell you guys about this? I showed you pictures of Cheyenne and her photo shoot with her cousins. I think I showed you pictures. If not, they're on my Instagram because I started scrapbooking them. I discovered an A5, the A5 size, and it's been working out perfect for me. After I'm all done, I'll of course do a share. But right now, you can see those pictures, the portraits on there, and yeah. And so, anyways, so the guy who did them, he is, isn't it cute? This is selfie. He is still charging just a little bit, like pennies, for photography right now, because he's trying to build himself a portfolio. And so I told him and he's doing everything like drones and 360 views of your home, you know, dealing with real estate and stuff, and real estate people. And so I asked him, I go, dude, will you do the profession, you know, do the portraits of my house, like my kitchen, the library, the coffee bar, our views in our backyard, my 2 craft rooms. I was like, can you do that? And then that way I can load them to Pinterest, and they can be really nice instead of just from my phone. And he goes, yeah, no problem. So we'll probably end up doing that next week. And I just think that's so awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. But it means I have to clean up both rooms. And I have been crafting like nobody's business. So yeah, that should be really fun. Luckily I'm organized, but still, you know, even though I'm organized, I still have to clean. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, but that's not till next week, so I have a little bit of time. But yeah, but yeah, so I hired him for that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with how he can make them nicer. Because on my pictures that I've shown with you guys, I have glare, you know, like on the right hand side because of the light in from the front door, you know, that kind of thing. And so I would prefer professional. So this is gonna have that right there. But I have isn't that cute? Oh my god, Dory's so cute. I have this is what week is this? 23, I think. Yeah, 23. So this is week 23, and it is what was I going to tell you? What was my point of that? Oh, that I finished week 24. Oh my goodness, hello. Yes, that I finished week 24, and it is one that I did not know where it was going to take me, and it took me in a direction that I'm like, okay. This is how it is, huh? So it's almost like writing a book, right? Where the author is always saying, yeah, they told me their story. Well, that's how I feel about my project life. And it told me the story, and it is different. So I'm like, okay, it's going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to filming it. So that should be this week, because Tim starts his tour. He's on overtime today, but he starts his tour Wednesday. So hopefully Wednesday or Friday I'll be back. But yeah, isn't she a pretty girl? I know who told me? Tian, Tian Patton, were you telling me about her dimple? And I understand you about the whole, you know, on the legs, because yeah, that's her minor. Luckily she got hers on her cheek. So she only has one, which is kind of funny. But yeah, she works it. Her and her other best friend, or old best friend, they had their good sides, and luckily hers is her right and her friend's is her left. So it's almost like someone who's right-handed and left-handed, and then they sit the way they can write. The middle's open, and that's how her and her friend are. And so that's, yeah, she's funny. She's so darn cute. She's gorgeous. You know, you're gorgeous. So yeah. But anyways, I just love her. She's so much fun to be around, you guys. I tell you, adult children, so much better than young children. Really so much better. So this is her certificate. She got her firearms certificate, and that was like the last thing. Then she was done with the academy. So that was her done. So we went and had celebration dinner, and that was fun. But it took an hour and a half for us to get our food. This is week 23, and I think we are on week 29, 28 right now. So it was when the SIP first opened up, and so, you know, you just have to go with the flow, and, you know, that's all you can do. But yeah, an hour and a half. So we were starving. So we were really starving. But nothing could do about it. And then we got our food, and it was just mediocre, you know, and I'm like, I hate that. So, yeah, but we normally have a, you know, decent dinner at this restaurant. It's Mexican food, so yeah, I don't know how to cook Mexican food. So I just, and she loves it. My mom, you know, lives an hour away, so I can't have anything authentic all the time. So, but, oh, boy, you guys, this week, last week, I had tortillas 2 days in a row from my mom. Talk about getting my oink on. It was amazing. So this day, okay, so we went to Denny's and we went shopping this day. I gotta tell you that I couldn't fit my mom and our plate of pancakes on there, but we had pancakes from Denny's that were, what were they called? Banana pecan bread sort of thing. Oh, they was so scrumptious. But this was the start of my demise for my diet. And so this was the day that it started for me, that I started eating badly. And I have not been able to get back on the wagon. And I'm sad. And I'm hoping to call tomorrow to see where I am in the consultation for the gastric. So we'll see. But yeah, pretty bummed. Oh well. So, you know, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it right now. If Weight Watchers had not closed, it would have been phenomenal, because I was doing so well on that, you guys. So well. I was losing at least 2 to 3 pounds a week. And I was doing so good. But oh well. Life happens. So this was a Taco Bell pineapple slush. I love pineapple. I love lemon and coconut. And it's so weird because for my body is allergic to coconut. But it seems at this moment in time, it is only allergic to artificial coconut shavings. And that is it for right now. It doesn't look like it is coconut oil. I have no problem with, because that's what we cook with. And so far, so good. So, I don't know. I think that stuff is weird, but I guess it's more common than I thought, so I don't know. But yes, I'm allergic to the coconut shavings, which I love coconut donuts. I love coconut cupcakes. So I'm like, yeah, I wonder why I was having reactions when I was coming home one day from LA and eating a coconut cupcake, because that's my go-to. I love that. And I'm like, that was the start of that too, was coming home from LA, and then just, oh, I had to stop. We had to stop at the gas station and get some Benadryl. It was bad. And ever since then, I have to have an inhaler and all that good stuff. But yeah, so, But pineapple, oh, this thing at Taco Bell, really good. Really, really, really good. Loved it. So this was also the day Cheyenne and I, the week that we went shopping. And we went to like Tuesday morning, and we went to, where else did we go to? We went to Tuesday morning. We try to go to Daiso's, but I don't know what is up with these hours. I don't know why they think the hours matter in the day when you go shopping. This whole thing is just so messed up. It really is. It's so messed up. But whatever. So now Daiso's doesn't open till an hour later. And I don't know. It's so weird. Okay, quite honestly, you guys, it is so weird to me because our local library, a town over, our local library in the next town over, they are thinking of, you can't have a book sale because if you touch it, you buy it. Okay, now you touch it, you buy it for a book. And you're like, wait, you have to kind of touch the book. I'll tell you more about 85 degrees here pretty soon. But you have to touch the book in order to see if you want to read it, right? I mean, that's the whole thing about a book is you turn it over and you read and, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, okay, well, So they're thinking of selling you a bag of books that you just say, okay, I like paranormal romance. They give you a bag of this random stuff that they think is paranormal romance. And you take it home because you can't go in and you can't buy a book. Even though a book sale, you can, where the library is at, you can have it like a farmer's market where it's open air, it's outside. You can make it where it's 5 people in at a time. You can make it happen. But instead they're going this route because they don't want you touching the books. But I'm like, wait a minute. I went to the grocery store this morning and I touched the fruit because I want to know if I want it or not. I touched the fruit because there's a certain kind of fruit I like, which is hard fruit. Well, you have to touch in order to know, and no one tells you not to, you touch. Okay, let's just say you got a box of cereal. So you got a box of cereal and you go, oh wow, well no, this one's on sale, so you put that cereal back. What's the difference? What's the difference? It doesn't make any sense the way that this world is going. And that, I think it's because of my age that I'm like, oh my God, it's just weird. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I just don't know. So Tim, he read this book, Clive Cussler, and he gave it 5 stars. So what he does is he sends me the books he finishes, and then he gives me the stars because we started rating our books. I don't know when, last year or sometime. And so I mean, I can go back in my pictures and see when I started rating them. But yeah. So, but anyways, 85, so we went shopping. We went to 85 degrees. I wanted to go to Daiso's because I love Daiso's because they have this, well, I showed it to you before in one of my unboxings on how I store my Spellbinder kits, and I can only get them from there. And you can't order Daiso's online because their shipping is like $38, and you're like, why? So it's just ridiculous. So you have to buy Daiso stuff there, and because it's really honestly not worth it, and because of the shipping alone. But anyway, so so we didn't get to go to Daiso's, so I still haven't been back to Daiso's, and because they open so late, and for us where we live, you have to come back into our own town earlier than later, or else you're stuck in hours long traffic, and that does not work for me. So you have to sacrifice something, and that's what I sacrificed. So yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, we gotta go. See you later. So yeah, that's what pretty much happens. Okay, and then what else? Oh, so 85 degrees. Oh my God, do you guys have an 85 degrees bakery where you live? That place is dangerous. It is so dangerous. It is so good. It's unbelievably good. And oh yeah, $30 later, we have a good amount of yummies. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to take these stars out because, like I said, I just want to talk to you guys. So hey, if that makes it longer, sorry. But yeah, so we got 85, and Tim can't have carbs, and so So who do you think had to eat all that? That bought all the stuff that was like, oh, this looks good. Oh, this looks good. Oh, no, 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 this looks good. So yeah, and that would be me. And then Cheyenne bought her own. So we were like squirrels. We got home and she took her box to her bedroom, and I took one to my office, and we were like chipmunks. You know, in our respective rooms, sneaking this food because, you know, I'm sneaking because I don't want Tim, you know, he doesn't care, but I care, and I don't want to eat in front of him stuff that he can't eat. So it's one of those sneaking, you know, when you sneak food, you always feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get diarrhea. That's how, in my head, that's how things work. It's like, yeah, something's gonna happen. Food poisoning, diarrhea, something. Because here I am sneaking food, being a little oinker, and this is what happens. So yeah, yeah. So I didn't finish that one, so don't worry. But yeah, oh, hot flash happening. Sorry guys. Whew, hot flash. Whew, those things are soakers. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh Louise. So these right here are our first ever real couches that we have bought, that we are in love with, and we are shocked on how plush and comfy they are. They're built in the USA. It's called Home Stretch. You can only get it, it's only for firemen and police and stuff. You have to deliver it to police or fire station. And so we have a perk, because guess what? Tim lives at the fire station too. So we were able to get these couches, and oh, they are just, one is in my library, this one's in the library, and the other one's in the other room, and they are phenomenal. But these are, you know, I'm 45, these are our first real couches, because we have bought couches forever. You know, I've been, I think I moved out when I was 19. Yeah, we moved in together when I was 19. And so we've had plenty of couches. We've had the whole, you know, repurposed, parents give you their old couches, you know, that kind of stuff. Then we go buy our own, and then you get it home and you're like, oh my God, these are crud. They're crud. And you regret it for the rest of your life. And then we bought a couch, we have them for years. So we've had our couches for years, and just like our clothes. And this couch, this leather couch we bought, oh my God, I don't know what we were thinking, you guys. I have no clue what we were thinking, but talk about morons. Because Tim is 6'2", and I'm 5'7", and we get this couch home. We don't think anything about it, but when you get older, things don't work so well. Mainly your knees, right? Your knees are like the first thing to go. Your feet and your knees. And, well, so as we got older, we realized that our knees are touching our chest when we sit on this couch. How did we not know that from the beginning? I have no clue. But I'm like, our knees are literally touching the couch. And so you act like you're 9 months pregnant getting out of the couch, because, you know, you're a little bit bigger now and things don't work so well. And, you know, you have to think about how you're going to stand. How we did not figure that stuff out, I have no clue. But those were like the worst couch. That was the worst couch we have ever bought. And yeah, and then we ended up buying a used couch from online. And we get this couch home. We go on vacation a week later. We left, you know, somebody we shouldn't have in charge of watching the babies. And Cat was fairly new, and she ate the couch. And it was like, finally we had some nice couches that we could sit up high, recliners, and she ate the dang thing. Anyways, so yeah, so she ate it, and I'm like, seriously? Finally get a nice new couch. A week, you guys, a week. And that same week, she ate a high heel shoe that I have had forever, that worked perfectly, that, you know, fit my feet, were broken in, all that good stuff. And she ate that, and then she ate the remotes. And we've never let her stay with someone we don't trust like that ever again. So my mom would usually stay and stuff, be with them. We pay. We don't do anything for free, and we don't expect anything for free. So we paid my mom to stay after that, and that was like the best decision. And we paid her more, and that was the best decision. So yeah. But yeah, so anyway, so these are nice couches, and so we decided, we were like, okay, we want to at least keep them nice for a week. But then we decided, oh, you know what, we love the babies, but we really want to have something nice in the house, so no babies on the couch. But we don't sit in them, so we don't sit in them, so I guess it works out just fine. But we did decide that when football season starts, or when it's rainy season and we want to sit in here in the library, because the one in the library is like the most awesome couch ever. If we want to sit in there, we're going to buy the babies a blow up bed, and we'll put blankets and pillows on the blow up bed, and they can sit there, so they won't be all dejected and stuff. So love out loud. I like the llama. So, okay, what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, this is a totally talky video, isn't it? I'm going to write on their first nice couches ever. And this just needed to, they're not the same. So they're not the mama. No, they're not the same. So that, you know, and that's fine. But it is, but you only need to say that they're nice couches. Nothing else, right? Okay, let me say thank you to Tian Patton, Monique McCoy. Yes, the family is awesome. Kat is awesome. She has no cancer. She's cancer-free. She has breathing. Her breathing is just off, and that's the biggest thing. This thing right here is, yeah, her breathing is what the problem was. And so she has to do another x-ray in the future. Do I have anything to put down? That way I can talk to you while doing something. I think I did it all, didn't I? Oh my goodness, I did it while I was talking. But yes, thank you. And we're all good. We are all in a good place right now. Now that the party's over, and I will tell you guys, 2 weeks as of yesterday, or I might not upload this tonight. I might load it tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Sunday, nobody from our party was sick. We had over 50 people. Nobody is sick at all. And you know why? Because hygiene. We had everyone sanitize their hands. We had everybody clean. And that is why. And so, yes. So we are all good. But after the party, oh my gosh, you guys, I am done. I am so done. It took me so long to get. I'll talk to you more this week, but yeah. But anyways, thank you. And Julie Morrow, my new follower from Australia. That's awesome. So big hugs, big love. Scrap and Allie, as always. Big hugs, big loves. Teresa Clary, awesome. So what do you guys think? Vanna Hands, I love it. I love how this one came out. Wait until next week, or wait until week 24, and you'll see what I mean about the colors. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, take care. Have a great night and Tuesday. I'm not sure. So either Monday night or Tuesday. We will see. Anyways, all right, guys, now chit chat. Talk to you later. Bye.